Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see who's coming toward you when it comes to love. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages please, Holy Spirit. For everyone that watches this reading, who is coming toward my viewers when it comes to love? Who is coming toward my viewers when it comes to love? 2 more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck we have the 2 of Wands. So it's someone who wants there to be progress between the 2 of you. They could come in with an ultimatum, or they could come in talking about the future. With the Queen of Cups being here, they're in love with you, but it's also giving energy of them not speaking up. Some of you could have blocked this person, or they could have blocked you. It's also giving energy of them feeling vulnerable, especially on an emotional level. With the 4 of Swords being here, it's someone who hasn't been taking much action toward you. And it's coming out like this person is worried that you've lost feelings for them. For some of you, this could even be someone that you've fallen out of love with, or you could think that they no longer love you. But yeah, I see them coming in wanting to work on the relationship, or they're wanting your forgiveness for something that they did to hurt you. So yeah, someone you haven't been talking to, or at least not talking to consistently, is going to be coming in with some communication. I wouldn't be surprised if they come in expressing their love, or they say some things to let you know that they truly care about you. Give me more. This person could be a bit insecure when they do come in. It's coming out like they need to heal some childhood wounds. All right, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and it came out crossing. So some of you could feel like this person wasted your time. It's either that, or you could feel like whatever you've put into the connection, you didn't get anything out of it. They feel like the 2 of you have unfinished business with one another, but it's also coming out like this person feels like you don't love them anymore. At the top of the deck, we have the 6 of Swords. So they could have tried to move on with their life at some point, or some of you could have distanced yourself from them. With the 8 of Wands being here, they're going to be coming in with a lot of communication. They're hoping that you'll be excited to hear from them. But it's also coming out like they could tell you about some changes that have taken place in their life. So someone who's been distant from you has learned some type of lesson. And now they're going to be coming in hoping that the 2 of you can make some forward movement. With the 7 of Pentacles coming out crossing, this person could feel as though they don't have much to offer you. Some of you could feel as though this person hasn't grown very much. Or they could confess that they've been going through some type of setback. Now, also, if you haven't been hearing from this person at all, or if they've been inconsistent with their communication, they may not be telling you that they've been going through some things on a financial level. They're just hoping that you'll be willing to pour into them again. For a few of you, when this person comes in, you could feel like there's something really immature about the way that they communicate, or if you were to choose to accept communication from them, you could feel like they're trying to evade accountability, especially when it comes to the role that they played in the current situation between the 2 of you. They love you deeply, but they just don't know how to express it. I wouldn't be surprised if they were encouraged to be unexpressive as a child, or they weren't told how much they were loved. There's something about this person being neglected, especially emotionally as a child. Give me more. When they do come in, just make sure that you have your guard up. There are certain things that they need to leave behind in order for the two of you to have a healthy connection with one another. It could be certain people they need to leave behind, a thought process. It could be a lifestyle. There's potential for there to be progress between the two of you, but Spirit wants you to be careful when it comes to moving too fast. Give me more. All right, we have the King of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups here as well as the King of Cups. This could definitely be a twin flame for some of you, but for others, this is someone that you were deeply in love with at some point. They want to show you that they're capable of being devoted to you. It's also coming out like they want to approach you in a balanced manner. So even though they are feeling vulnerable on an emotional level, they don't want to come on too strong emotionally. With the Justice card being in reverse, they know that they treated you unfairly. It's also coming out like they think by coming in, being expressive when it comes to their feelings, that they won't have to take accountability for some type of injustice. For a few of you, this person could have said some things, or they could have done something that they knew was dirty and low down. It may have even made you think that this person doesn't love you anymore. They're also lying to themselves, or they're lying to others about how deeply they love you. But I don't feel like they're lying to themselves, though. I feel like they're either lying to you or they're lying to others. It could even be that they're being dishonest because they're trying their best to come off like someone who's unemotional. With the Six of Cups being here, they do want to reconcile with you, but some of you are already detached. So you could be focused on having a new beginning elsewhere. Now, for others, this person could want to reconcile with you after they chose someone else. And now that there's this harmony in the connection between them and the other person, they're wanting to come back toward you for a new start. I do feel like they're going to come in speaking some type of truth about how much they've been going through. They could tell you that they've been stressed out or that they've been struggling with something. Now, also, with the Two of Swords being in reverse, there's going to be a truth revealed in regards to why they've been hesitant, okay? If they have not been coming toward you, showing initiative, they could tell you the real reason as to why. They're also worried about giving you too much information. So they're in an uncomfortable situation right now, and the thought of coming toward you gives them anxiety, but they feel like they can't wait any longer. At the top of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. So it's someone who either rejected you or they made you feel ignored at some point. But it's also coming out like, even though this person comes off indifferent, they're always in their head. With the Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, there's some type of family dispute going on. That's been coming out so much as of lately. There could be some conflict within their family, but it either has to do with money, a place to live, or it has to do with their emotional well-being. They feel as though they're completely disconnected from certain people in their family. Give me more. Who is coming toward my viewers when it comes to love? All right, we have the Death card and it came out in reverse. So it's someone who refuses to completely release your energy. There could have been an off and on relationship between the two of you. I feel like there is potential here, but at the same time, it's important for you to see things for what they truly are. This is someone who's fearful when it comes to change, and they have a tendency to repeat negative patterns. So even though they are wanting the two of you to get on the same page, they have a tendency to make bad choices time and time again. And that may have played a role in you becoming detached from them, especially on an emotional level. Also, you could feel like the relationship was really stagnant between the two of you, or the connection was slowly decaying. With the Judgment card being in reverse, this is someone who's full of self-doubt, and they lack self-awareness to an extent. For some of you, this is someone who's learned lessons the hard way. Okay. It's coming out like there could be some conflict between them and other people in their life, not just family members, but I feel like there is conflict on the job, but there's also conflict when it comes to people who have been in their life for quite some time. So it could be friends or other people that they're close to. It's also coming out like they're feeling sorry for themselves because they feel like they're unable to connect with anyone on a deep level. There's also some indecision here on their part. They don't know how to redeem themselves when it comes to you. Possibly because they've done the same things over and over again. And deep down, they know that's what has caused the imbalance in the connection between the two of you. But they're not giving up. They're hoping that the disconnect between the two of you is just the two of you needing a break from one another. They're hoping that you'll take them seriously when they do come in. It's also coming out like they're worried about you leaving them behind. There's a part of them that feels as though you could be giving someone else your time and attention. And even the thought of that pisses this person off. Now, also, when they do come in, they're not going to be completely open about everything. Okay. Some of you are going to feel like they have some tricks up their sleeve, especially when they come in being emotional. So there are a few illusions surrounding this person. It's also coming out like they've been able to avoid being expressive when it comes to their feelings through some type of toxic habit. So it could be them using drugs or alcohol to numb themselves. For others of you, this is someone who knows that you're really resourceful. And so there could be something that they say to you or something that they fail to say to you that's going to make you feel like they're up to some type of scheme. At the top of the deck, we have the Empress card. We have the Emperor and the Empress here. So it's definitely a twin flame connection for some of you, but for others, I feel like this is someone who's needing your nurturing energy. They could also come in trying to negotiate with you. Just make sure you don't negotiate when it comes to your healing. Don't negotiate when it comes to your boundaries. And definitely don't negotiate when it comes to your peace. They're going to try their best to be graceful. It's coming out like they're realizing they can catch more bees with honey. For some of you, this person thinks that the love that the two of you share for each other will be able to get you through anything. But see, that's where they have you messed up at. There's something a bit corrupt about this person. I don't know if they're just really selfish, or this is someone who expects to redeem themselves without really making the necessary changes. They think that coming in, telling you that they love you or letting you know that they want to be with you should be enough for them to be redeemed. But there's something a little bit unfair about it. Also, it's coming out like this person will use your feelings against you. So, for example, if they know that you love them, they may try and gaslight you into thinking that you don't truly, how can I put this? They could use the love that you have for them against you, meaning, well, if you really loved me, you would be with me. If you really loved me, you wouldn't question my love for you. If you really loved me, then, you know, the two of us could get through anything. But see, that's unfair, because you also have to love yourself and you have to put yourself first. I do see them wanting to have a heart-to-heart with you, but there's something a little bit unfair about it. Why is the Justice card here in reverse? Also, if you did decide to pull away from this person, a part of that is their karma as well. They may not have realized how devoted you were to them, or they didn't realize that you truly loved them unconditionally until you were no longer connecting with them. With the Four of Pentacles being here, clarifying the Justice card in reverse. Oh, there's a few things here. For one, they're possessive. Okay, that's what is unjust about the way that they're going to be coming toward you. They don't want anyone else having access to you. They don't want anyone else having a chance to be with you. And it's also coming out like you provide this person with a lot of stability, but they don't give you that same energy in return. Like I said before, they're going to let you in when it comes to their heart space to an extent. Okay? But they're not going to give you everything that's in their heart space, and they're not going to give you everything in regards to what's on their mind. So they're going to come in being stingy a little bit. Excuse me. Being stingy a little bit when it comes to what they're willing to offer. It's also unjust because they want to hold you back. We have the King of Swords here crossing as well. So another thing that is going to be an injustice is because they're unreasonable at times. It's coming out like it's a bit of a trap. Okay? Them coming toward you is a bit of a trap. This is someone who wants you to release control so that they can have full control. This is someone who will expect you to be completely open and honest about your feelings when they're not going to give you the same energy. It's coming out like they feel they're unable to meet your standards, or their love kind of comes with strings attached. So as soon as you call them out on their crap, I feel like that's when things would possibly go left between the two of you. See, they want you to hand over your power. That's what is unjust about this person coming in to reconcile, or about them wanting to make things work with you. They expect you to forgive and forget, but the audacity is they keep doing the same things over and over again. So they're not completely open emotionally nor mentally, but at the same time they feel like they have to hurry up and do something. So just make sure you don't move too fast with them. I don't feel like it's completely safe for you to let your guard down with them. They may have also had some type of vision or some type of really vivid dream in regards to you. They could also come in making it seem as though they've gained clarity, they've learned some type of lesson. I do feel like they've learned lessons, but it's also coming out like this person's going to try and force their way back into your life. And they're going to do that by trying to make you feel obligated. Trying to make you feel obligated to be with them. So make sure that you use discernment when this person comes in. Do not negotiate on your boundaries at all. This is someone who needs to go through a transformation. So even though there could still be love between the two of you, or you could possibly be attracted to this person, it's not worth your peace nor your dignity and pride. They need to go through a transformation. Because as soon as they start getting comfortable, that's when the energy is going to shift. They shouldn't even be dating. This is someone who needs to be working on themselves. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.